Hello, it's Petal here, and I'm the first of the three wise tales. And between the three of us, today we're going to tell you how to break free from the sinister force of repetition compulsion and to break free from those awful 6 bad messages. The very first step in breaking free from repetition compulsion is awareness. Because repetition compulsion is a hidden toxic force that keeps us repeating the same painful patterns over and over again, often without us even realising it. As long as this force stays hidden in our subconscious mind, it controls us. But the moment we become aware of it, everything changes. Once we bring repetition compulsion into our conscious awareness, it no longer controls us. We begin to control it. Awareness gives us power. After all, how can we stop doing something that is harming us if we don't even know we are doing it? The instant you recognize that repetition compulsion is operating in your life, you interrupt its control over you. You shine a light on something that was once secret and once hidden. And what is brought into awareness can no longer silently control you. Awareness is not about blame. It's about understanding. And understanding is the first step towards freedom. Welcome to freedom.
Hello, I'm Blossie. I am the second of the three wise tales. I am very old, and so I am very wise. I want to talk to you about the second way to break free from the control of repetition compulsion. Your instincts are your natural protection system. They are there to keep you safe. But many of us who grew up in toxic or abusive environments were taught to ignore both our feelings and our instincts. As children, we often learned that our feelings were wrong, they were inconvenient, they were even dangerous. We dare not say how we felt or question anything for fear of getting ourselves into trouble. So we disconnected from our feelings and we disconnected from our instincts. And when we disconnected from feelings and instincts, we also disconnected from our ability to sense danger. Now, as adults, we must learn how to listen to our instincts and we must learn how to trust them. Your instincts are wise and they are always right. They notice discomfort long before your mind can explain it. When something feels wrong, it usually is. Learning to listen to and learning to trust your instincts allows you to protect yourself from toxic and abusive situations before you become trapped in them all over again. So say a big hello and welcome to your instincts. This is possibly the first time you have allowed yourself to meet them. So let your instincts in. They have been wanting to protect you for as long as you have been on this planet. Now let them do what they are really good at. Let them protect you from toxic and abusive situations. When you listen to and when you trust your instincts, you are safe, as your instincts will always protect you and they are always right. Now I'm going to hand you over to Dotty. She's the third of the three wise tales and she's going to tell you the third way to break free from the sinister force called repetition compulsion.
Hello, I'm Dotty, and I'm the third of the three wise tales. Did you know that I'm the entertainer in the pack? Funny things happen when I'm around. I always get a net laughing. Today, I'm going to tell you the third way to break free from the control of repetition compulsion and from the control of the 6 bad messages. This step, number 3, actually involves the 6 bad messages. When we grow up in toxic or abusive childhoods, we absorb powerful messages about ourselves and the world. These messages are lies. They become what Annette calls the 6 bad messages, and they follow us into adulthood. They're in our subconscious minds. We don't even know they are there, but they're constantly feeding us bad messages or lies about ourselves. So, these bad messages were never the truth about who you are. They were survival beliefs created in unsafe environments. Now, as an adult, you have the power to stop these bad messages having control over you. You can start right now to do what Annette calls nip and flip. You nip and you flip those bad messages into good messages. Nip and flip is so easy to do, and it really works. I know it works because Annette tells me it works. She's been doing the nip and flip with bad messages for a few years now, and I can tell you she's a much, much happier person in herself. So how is nip and flip? Okay, first you nip the bad message that you hear coming in from your subconscious mind. You nip it in the bud. You don't give it any airtime. You consciously say to yourself, this bad message is a lie. Therefore, I am not entertaining it and I am not listening to it. Then, after you nip the bad message, you then flip it to a good message. For example, take the bad message, I'm not enough. It becomes, I am enough. I am fantastic as I am. The bad message, you must be perfect or no one will love you, becomes, I do not have to be perfect. People love me just as I am. You might say, but Dotty, that's so obvious. But it's not obvious. Why? Because the 6 bad messages come from our subconscious mind. Therefore, we are not even aware that they are feeding lies to us. So when we nip and flip these bad messages, we bring them under our conscious control, and over time, we retrain our minds to believe the good messages we feed ourselves. We stop listening to and we stop believing the bad messages because they are a pack of lies. The good messages, they are the truth. They reflect your real worth, your right to safety, your right to love, your boundaries, and your right to be respected. Every time you challenge a bad message and replace it with a good message, you weaken the hold of repetition compulsion and you weaken the hold of the 6 bad messages. But you strengthen your connection to your true self, the wonderful, good person that you really are. You are not broken. You are not alone. You are here with me, Petal, Blossie and Annette. And you are learning, and we all care about you so much. And that's why I want to finish this video with an important, good message for you. I want to tell you that Annette and the 3 wise tales, we really, really, woof you.